Hey, welcome back. Today I would like to talk a little bit about thyroid function and iodine. For a lot of people that are suffering from like brain fog and hair loss, iodine deficiency might be part of that. And this is another thing that to consider with iodine is that we don't typically have enough in our diet, just due to the chemicals that they have in the foods. Bromine, for example, chlorine, those all kind of push out iodine out of the body. They kind of fight for the same space. So unfortunately, you can be deficient with iodine even if you're taking a little bit. And so they typically will have a little bit of iodine in salt. You can get the iodized salt. The problem is with that is that it usually doesn't have very much nutrients, so you're not getting a whole lot out of that kind of salt. But it's enough to stop a bubble in the neck called a goiter. That's from severe iodine deficiency. So iodine is an essential nutrient that you do need in your body. Unless you're allergic to it, you should probably be supplementing with it. I do recommend something like a nascent iodine. That is the form of iodine. It's a liquid form, and that way you can get it as more bioavailable and it gets into the body a little bit easier. This helps out, especially if you've been pregnant, for example. The baby will just go and steal whatever it needs out of your body. And so this is why a lot of women, and I didn't understand this way back when, but a lot of women will end up with thyroid issues, and they'll even be put on thyroid medications as a result of that iodine deficiency. And so, for me, after researching this for as long as I have, I've come to that conclusion, and it seems to make a big difference, especially in pregnancy as well. Because you'll go from one baby to the next, and then you're already deficient before you even had the first, and now you're really deficient, and then oh my goodness, now you got all these other issues. Your hair's falling out, you got the mommy brain, and all that other stuff. So making sure that you have a good iodine supplement to help you out is encouraged. And then another thing is iodine is also in the category of being able to help prevent and combat certain forms of cancer. So Dr. Brownstein was one of the doctors that I had listened to about the effects of iodine on cancers, and it's very interesting that they'll be treating it with mega dosing it with lots of iodine. So if you're interested in doing something like that, you need to get a doctor that is very familiar with that and works with you. But again, make sure that you're getting some kind of form of iodine as a supplement. You can get it from kelp, and you can get it from other sources, natural sources. But the chances of you getting enough through the foods that we have, unfortunately, the way that they're grown, is probably slim to none. So I do recommend, going online or going to a local store and seeing if you can get the nascent iodine. And then you can then, if you can, work with somebody who is familiar with this, and then that way you can saturate all the cells again with the nascent iodine. We do have a protocol. And if you're interested, you can also contact us, and I'll give you a little bit more information on that. Take care, guys.